Hey, what's up y'all? Back with another video. I finally got around to playing Baldur's Gate 3, and while I did enjoy the game, I was honestly still disappointed by the amount of bugs and glitches I encountered after the latest update. Now this game currently has 16 perfect scores from multiple accredited reviewers on PlayStation 5 alone. With this video I'm going to show you all the issues that I encountered during my playthrough and all of the many flaws that numerous publications overlooked. Before we get started, I want to say that I actually did really enjoy this game, but it's not perfect, and that's the purpose of this video. I want to give you guys a brutally honest look at everything that's wrong with this game and all of its flaws and faults, something that I feel like a lot of other reviewers and publications fail to do. Now, I'm playing on PlayStation 5 for this video, but a lot of these issues seem to be present on PC also. I'm sure there are some of these that are exclusive to PlayStation or console, I'm not sure entirely, but with that out of the way, let's get started. What surprised me was a lot of the glitches from release are still here despite numerous updates. I noticed that this is a trend among most of the latest Game of the Year winners. The vast majority of these are somewhat minor annoyances, but the amount and frequency of these glitches show an overall lack of polish even now, a full year after release. I noticed multiple jarring, janky animations throughout the entire game, along with texture pop-in, invisible NPCs, and unresponsive AI.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you.
Alongside all of this, I also was randomly accused of crimes for no reason and ran into quest-specific bugs in co-op. Now the quest that I'm showing you guys on screen, I was not able to complete this in co-op. My brother wasn't able to complete it either. Both of us had to basically go through and play it by ourselves, and this is how bad the glitch is. If you go back with the avatar of your co-op friend, like the person you just was playing with, even if you're in single player and you just have that avatar, the avatar will still glitch the quest out. So you literally have to go back completely single player, just a regular normal party. If you even have a character created for co-op or just another character that makes the game think it's co-op, it will glitch the entire quest. I also experienced unresponsive, buggy AI that would frequently cause me to enter combat with party members missing. They would either get stuck traversing the world or randomly stay at camp or the previous destination.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present?
On top of all of that, I ran into a lot of glitches with the dialogue and loyalty system. Even after multiple reloads, I wasn't able to hear or see certain lines of dialogue or cutscenes. This alone already invalidates all the perfect scores this game received from me personally. When you realize that most of these glitches are attached to arguably the best thing about this game, its story and presentation. Now I did run into a few bugs and glitches during the gameplay sequences, but these were far less frequent, and the main one that annoyed me was the fact that the enemy AI would take a ridiculously long amount of time to complete their turn. I'm saying like minutes, sometimes minutes of them just doing nothing, and you're just sitting there waiting for them to go. Now I'm going to shift my focus to my more opinionated issues, then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. There is so much here that I feel like could have been better. I was disappointed with the lack of options in the character creation. The stats were fine, but you have a very limited selection for your physical appearance when compared to other games. I was also annoyed by the movement speed and map structure. Fast travel helps, but these issues slowed the game down drastically for me. I would have enjoyed this far more if it was seamlessly open world with less dead ends and invisible walls, and included a run button or a mount at the very least. And lastly, the other acts felt inferior to the first one. The wealth of options and flexibility of the quest structure present there all seem to get dialed back as you progress further into the game. In closing, I think this is a great game that simply wasn't reviewed properly, because look at it now, they actually are adding stuff still to this game now, but they're not really fixing a lot of the issues that I presented in this video. For the asking price of $70, I just expected more. I feel like people should expect more also, and they should be a bit more critical of its shortcomings, especially since this is a title that's not really going down in price. I think I would have enjoyed this a lot more if it was cheaper and I just randomly decided to play it. The hype around this rose my expectations considerably, and with all the issues that I encountered, I don't know, I will admit I'm just kind of disappointed. I do like the game, but I can easily say that I've played better games that, were a far more polished than this. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If I had to rate this, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. I can understand, honestly, like if somebody gave this like a 7.5 or like a 7.8, I could definitely understand that. Because the thing that I feel like a lot of people that, are overly positive about this game don't understand is everybody is not going to enjoy what you enjoy. Like the things that really blow you away they might come off as mild or mid to other people. So, when you have these jarring flaws, like these numerous jarring flaws, it's understandable for people to drop the score even lower than that. But for me personally, this is an 8 out of 10. I actually do enjoy these types of games. I enjoy, RPGs, and I also enjoy turn-based games. But I feel like for somebody else that doesn't really enjoy the turn-based aspects, or maybe is just not as into the story, this could easily be a 7 or lower, and I totally understand that. This game and Elden Ring highlight one of my biggest problems with this industry, and that's the fact that certain games and developers are given a green light to just be reviewed exclusively for what they do right, omitting and overlooking what they did wrong entirely. While sadly most other games are not afforded this luxury, and they are held to much higher and consistent standards. I cannot think of any other game coming out with all these issues and still receiving perfect scores across the board. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with another video. Peace.
Don't be sorry. Fetch some help.
It's too late. He's gone.